So it might be really useful for people who don't know what cognitive hypnotherapy is all about. Just a little bit of what hypnotherapy actually is and what it's not.
Yeah, I think the misconception about hypnotherapy is always going to be there because it suits the media to portray it as people losing control to somebody else, and the comic aspect of it or the stage aspect of it. So has always been a challenge for us to make cognitive hypnotherapy easily explainable, because it goes against the ethos of what it's portrayed as. Cognitive hypnotherapy is an attempt to understand people in the moment, how they're thinking, how they're creating the issues that they're creating, and to take from any other therapy approach whatever would actually fit that particular person in front of them. So one of the things that it begins with is the idea that trance is an everyday experience and is actually part of your problem. That's the fundamental difference between traditional hypnotherapy and cognitive hypnotherapy. If you go to see a traditional hypnotherapist, they will put you into a trance. Come to see us, and we will find the trance that you're putting yourself into when you have a problem, when you're running away from a dog, when you're scared of heights, when you're scared of speaking in front of an audience, when you can't resist a cigarette, when you eat that bit of cake you didn't want. All of those are trance states. And so we've got tools where we can listen to you and understand how you're putting yourself in that trance and why. And our job really is to dehypnotize you, to wake you up from that trance so you stay as you in situations where you used to lose control. And there's no one way of doing it. That's the cognitive aspect of it. Cognitive is just around our thinking processes. And you think differently to me, and you think differently to the person next to you on the tube. We're all different in many fundamental ways. And within our approach, there are ways of really listening intently to somebody to understand those differences, and then use those differences to base our approach on. So I might get 6 people with the same label that you give your problem, and I'll draw from different approaches for each of those people to come up with a bespoke way of working. That's the difference. Cognitive therapy, in a way, it isn't a therapy, it's a way of thinking about therapy. It's about sitting in front of somebody and just saying, what's this about for you? And how can I use what you're telling me to help you in a unique way, just for you? That's the difference.